Check, check, check. How we doing, everybody? Studio Draxi here. I wanted to share something I've been working on. Draxi's dashboard. I needed like a productivity tracker, and I just can't find anything, and everything's online. It's all pay for service, and I was like, why isn't there like just an offline system where I can track stuff and not have to worry about anything going anywhere, people looking at my ideas, all that stuff. And so I was like, why don't I just build one? So I started typing away. And I got really distracted, but I did as much as I could to get the visuals looking clean. Um, Basically, when you open this up, you go to links. You have all your links here. You type it in just like you would in Twitch. That's actually where I got the inspiration for this. I was like, why don't we do the title there and then the link, and then we'll just add link, and it generates it. You can't delete it right away. You have to unlock it first, which I like. You can copy it. So if you want to like share somebody the link, you can just literally copy it right out of there. So when you're doing like social media posts, you can go through and be like, oh, let me just grab the link from here. And you could just leave this on a side monitor. Maybe put up whatever music stuff you got in the front, or put up your Discord in the front like people do on your side monitor. And then just put this right behind it. And anytime you need it, you just tab over. Um, I got it set up so it's running at like 20 frames per second. And if you don't use it, it'll drop down to 5 frames per second. I haven't tested any of that stuff, but I like just slapped this together yesterday. Um, yeah, it's just been a pain. It looks kind of like metallic at the top, like almost like I meant to do that. I just couldn't get the sizing, and then I couldn't do the border right, and I was like, oh, you know what? That looks pretty cool. So I just left it. And then the outline didn't work, so that was a pain. So I ended up using a an inverse rectangle for the edges here, and it gives it a fake border. It's actually just a really crappy border, and it didn't work, and it broke, and I was like, damn it all. And then I made like a reverse square that just tiles around the outside. So it's a rounded square, and the outside is shaded. But yeah, anyways, it's what we're working with. When you go to posts, I don't have anything as a good example in here, but you could say like, oh, I wanted to do a post about you know, tell people about Studio Draxi dashboard. Then you go, okay, well, we want to do a video for this, right? That's exactly what I'm doing here. And I say, okay, media idea, quick video, personable, uh, upload to YouTube and share. That's about it, right? And I say, okay, add the idea. And it just goes into a little square here. And then later on, when you're like needing post ideas, or you're like, oh, what was I going to do with the thing? You just have a little dashboard to be like, oh, yeah, I was going to tell people about Studio Draxi. I was going to tell people about what we're doing here. Okay. So, anyways, once you posted, you can hit that and it'll make it like half invisible, but you can still read it. So it's just chilling there. And then once you're like, okay, it's completely done, I don't need the idea anymore, then you can delete it and it all just resizes. It can only hold up to 8 right there now, but you know what? It's better than the competitors, which don't have anything. I haven't seen a thing like this. So on the other tab, you just got my stuff, coffee, Discord. I didn't get to tags yet, so this is all coming soon. Same with settings. We don't have any settings. You know what you can set it to? Nothing. Once you put the links in, you get these popping up here. So anytime you add a link, it uses that to populate the homepage. And this is the part that I like the most. It tracks your post frequency. Whenever you post, you just click on here. You just say, okay, I made a post on YouTube. You click it, and it'll say updated. And it holds that for an hour. So you can post once every hour if you really wanted to. But, I'll probably up it to 3 hours at some point. But the point being, if you do not post, this light slowly fades to red. It takes 7 days right now. And it's to remind you to post every 7 days. And what I'm going to have set up in the settings panel is like, I want you to be able to pick a folder, pick a location where you're going to save all your data. So that way, even if something was to happen to this, you have backups of all your ideas, you have backups of all your stuff just on your local PC. Um, I mean, I suppose if your local PC went down, then you're in some problems. But you can always back that up on a flash drive or something. Just choose what area you want to save it, and if you want to have two save locations, I suppose you could do like a backup. Maybe that'd be something to put on there. Maybe that would make sense. Maybe I'll put a note for that. Make a secondary save location backup, not a social media post. Just a note. Oh yeah, so secondarily, I had more space on here, so I was like, I'm gonna put a section for like a daily task. Like, what am I doing today? What am I really working on today? For me, it would be this video. I'd be like, yo, today, big thing I gotta get done, this video. And I got some other stuff too. I got some meetings and stuff. In the middle, we're gonna do like times. So it'll just be a little note like what's the time, what's the note, and it's just to have like an event list, like 3 to 5, nothing big, but just so you can glance over and be like, oh yeah, I got that meeting at 2. And it's to keep it, you know, keep it right in front of you, but not like overwhelm you with stuff. That's the whole point of this is like you have a dashboard of like, this is the stuff I'm doing today, but it's over here. It's out of my way, but I can remember it. It's just a really nice space to think. I don't know. That's what I needed. So I was like, I'm gonna build what I need, and then if people like it, and so far people have been like, yes, give me. I'm like, okay, I'm down for that. So it's gonna be free. It's gonna be just everybody can have it. I don't need to make anything of this. It's like this is to help people. Um, on the right side, I'm thinking maybe like 4 post-it notes. That's what I was thinking. I'm just gonna do like there's a back panel here, so there's like 3 bottom panels. You got the left, the middle, the right side. Right side's gonna be split into 4 post-it notes. And it's just going to be you click in there, you type, it stays. That's it. You want to delete it? Good, delete it. But that way you can just put a note down. You could just jot it down and be like, oh yeah, remember to do this. Maybe the wife is like, take out the garbage, and you're like, let me just jot this down real quick, take out garbage, and then let me just finish this thing real quick. And then at least when you get done, you're like, oh, what was I gonna do? And it's like, okay, yeah, note done. It's a beautiful little system for people with ADHD. Yeah. I think that's what the main goal was. I was like, we need a spot to just keep track of stuff, to help people remember what they're doing, to check in on socials. I'm like, what if I forget to update my website? I'm like, oh, damn, I haven't been on there in a while. Now, again, you just go to this, click posted, it'll refresh this. After an hour, this posted thing will come back online. And then after, like I said, 7 days, this will fade over to red. So as you see them turning orange, you're kind of like, okay, I need to get that done. But it doesn't rush you, and I think that was a big part too, is you don't wanna feel overwhelmed. It's like, "Oh, I gotta do all the stuff." Maybe you put them in order, for your links and stuff. Maybe you put them in order of what you need. I guess your least important would be first, and then as you put them in, it puts them on top, I think. I don't know, I haven't checked this in a bit here. Yeah, test, okay. So no, I was wrong. So you put your most important first, and then on the home page, that'll be in your left side. Yeah, see, now I have test here. And if you've never posted, it'll just be offline. It's just black. You click it and it comes online. And then it says, okay, yeah, it's chilling now. So you can go there and update stuff, unlock, delete. And again, it's real simple. It's real early. So if you guys got any ideas, you got any input, you want to see something on here, you want to see another page. I was thinking tags would be for hashtags for social media stuff, just to keep track of. So you can say, well, here's 3 that I use regularly, or whatever you want to use it for. But I'm thinking that would be an idea, more of like an analytics help section. And then settings. Let me know if there's any settings that would work with you guys. This will be available very soon for free. I'll have it downloadable. I just want to finish up this bottom part. I've been having some weird computer problems, so I was like, I gotta do a video on this, get this out, make this happen as soon as possible. So I look forward to doing some more and hopefully sharing my game and stuff after that. All right, we'll see you guys.